Hey y'all. All right. We're going to do take 3. My name is Cassandra Bollinger. I am a director through Scentsy. I've been doing this now for a year and a half. So I'm going to try to go over this again. So everybody knows when you first start with Scentsy, there is so much information to get. I'm going to break down what you need to do in your first 70 days. Now, if you are reinstating or if you've gotten your business in a slump, these are great tips just to get you started. I do have my notes here. I had this set up on my laptop, but Facebook is just shutting me down. I don't know why, but not today, Satan, not today. So your first things first, and this is in your workstation. When you log into your workstation, your first things first is what gets you started. It shows you how to maneuver around your workstation to make sure that you know how to use all the functions of your workstation. So if you have questions on any of these steps, please let me know. Also, if you happen to jump on, please let me know that you're here and say hello. So, everybody can find videos on how to start. And if you are ever stuck, you can always Google it. Guys, I can't even tell you how much stuff is on Google. I don't even know why. We just don't, I don't know. It's Google has everything. Anything that you need to find, you can say Scentsy, pull up a picture, a warmer, what countries we're in, what cities we're in. I mean, all the things are there. So on these videos that you go through and you search, they talk about doing all the things. And we all love, it's kind of like almost a saying that we have quite a bit of like, I want to do all the things. Well, what are all the things? Okay. So when you are getting first logged in, no matter if you are a reinstate, a brand new consultant, or maybe your business has been in a slump, you need to make sure that you create a launch party. Creating the launch party has a place to do a catch-all for your orders. We want all of our customers to put them on that launch party. It doesn't necessarily mean that they will. If they do, then it allows us to, when we're starting our business or restarting our business, for us to be able to reap the rewards of the free and half price credits. So the launch party is the most important thing because of that feature itself. In this month right now, we do have the incentive for anything of a 500 plus party. You get the host, which would be you if you are launching, relaunching, reinstating, or maybe getting yourself out of a slump. You need to always have a catch-all party. So if it's 500 or more this month, then you get the purple Scentsy blanket along with a coffee mug, which I happen to have the coffee mug right here. It is a huge mug. It is amazing. This is backwards because I'm on my phone, but it says inspire, enliven, warm, and then you have Scentsy. So, your launch party link is what you really need to make sure that you are sending out to everyone. So they talk about doing all the things. They talk about, oh yeah, you need to just, send out messages here and there. Well, some of you are getting stuck on the, what do I send? How do I send it? Where do I send it through? What do I send on here and there? So after you've created this launch party, the easiest way to do it is just tell them, hey, I've started selling Scentsy. I have a launch party that I'm trying to get to $500. Please let me know if you can look through the catalog. If you want to order anything, here's the link. Okay, so you have to be informative. When you are restarting your business, let them know what is going on. I'm restarting my business. I've been away from Scentsy for X amount of time. Here is my link. I'm trying to relaunch my business and get moving. If you are a brand new consultant, you want to get this because you have the shooting star incentive that is for the first 15 days that you start your business. If people don't know what or why you're doing this, they're not going to support you as much as if they know why. Okay? So tell them your why. Your why, like for me, I got laid off in 2020. I wasn't working for 3 months. It was a $20 join, and I just jumped in and did it. I just did it halfway, and I saw some results, and I was like, wow, if I'm just half-assing this, what would I do if I could put my full effort into this? So your shooting star is a great thing to push for because it's a goal. When you shoot for the shooting star goal, then you have something that's obtainable and something you can get to. You have 15 days to do it. Now, as a reinstatement or someone who's getting themselves out of a slump, you can still push for that and say, in 15 days, I want to have $500 in sales. They don't have to know that you're not going to get a trophy for it. They don't have to know that you're restarting your business and you missed it the first time, or you got it the first time, but you've been out of it for so long that you're doing it again. Just tell them a goal. You need to come up with a goal. And guys, I keep saying that 200 is active, but that should not be your goal. Your goal should be a minimum of 500 a month. Minimum. If you're shooting for 500 a month, no matter what, that right there is helping you grow your business. Okay. You need to make sure that you are looking for growth in your business, no matter what you're doing. You want to, okay. So the messaging one-on-one. So growing your business is talking to people individually. Post on Facebook, Instagram, making a TikTok, doing a snap does not make anybody feel special or important. Okay? If I'm scrolling through a post and it says, hey, Cassie, what are you doing? I think it's an ad. Okay? Because the only person who will actually say my name is going to be the ad that's coming up through Facebook because they heard me say something. They saw me search something and now it's trying to come up for me. It is not personal unless you send someone a message. Now, the way that you communicate with your friends and your family and your people that you know is going to be up to you. That can be text message. It can be Facebook Messenger. It can be Instagram. It can be Snap. But again, you are doing an individual snap to somebody. Now, granted, you can go ahead and do a snap and do a whole bunch of people, but they're not going to be able to revisit that because snap is just the instantaneous. Once they see it, then it's gone. So again, for them to go back and find your website, for them to go back and find your information, to find what link you're to use, everything, all the things, they need to know where to find you at. So the text needs to be simple. Okay, so you need to have the link. I wouldn't put the link first. I'd put it towards the end. And this is why, because if they just see the link, they may not read the rest of the information. So you start out how you would say it. Okay, I'm just going to say, hey, this is Cassie. I just started selling Scentsy. I absolutely love the products and I wanted the discount. I am doing a launch party. Here is the launch party link. My goal, or my lunch party link is down below. My goal is to hit 515 days. Would you mind looking at the website and or placing an order to help me reach my goal? If you can't, that's okay. Now, all of this can be included in one text message. It can be 5 text messages. You can start off slow. But if they say, I'm sorry, I can't order right now, that is okay. Ask them to share or forward the message on to 5 people. Okay? 5 people. That way, it's not really just a no. It's a no, but they are assisting you and helping you reach your goal. It's just like when people say on the GoFundMe's, like, hey, we are raising this money for someone else. If you can't do it, please share. Okay? So these are individual text messages, and I can't reiterate this enough. Individual text messages. This is not a group chat. This is not, if you want to copy and paste, that is fine. Just make sure that your message sounds like you. If you are on Facebook and you send out too many messages to too many people without getting a response, you will not be able to continue sending out messages because Facebook will block you. Start with your phone first. Facebook or whatever your primary social platform is, then your secondary platform, and make sure that you're reaching out to everybody. Okay, so that is your first thing, is that you need to first tell everybody that you are doing social, like you are doing Scentsy. Okay, use the social platforms, but you don't have to. All right, so go through the workstation, make sure that you create your launch party. You want to make sure that you are sharing the link of the launch party and letting them know what your goals are and what you're doing. Okay. If you signed up just because you wanted to have Scentsy and you wanted to get the discount, tell them that. If you signed up because you're needing to make an income and you're needing a side gig because you need to make, 40, $50 a month, tell them that. Your authenticity and being honest with your friends and your family will make it easier for you to be honest with the customers that you are having. My goal is to support my family. My goal is to do this full time and be able to stay home, be here for Amber, be here for my family, and be able to work from home and bring in an income. That is why I work as much as I do, because to me, it's not work. I absolutely love my job. If I decide to take off a day, then I can take off a day without having to call in. After you have messaged every single person and after you have sent them through whichever form, fashion, if you want email, I'll throw email in there. If you want to do email, do email. You need to create a group, a business page of some sort. Okay. So I'm not going to tell you which one to do. You need to look at it and research it. I have a VIP group that I started back in May of 2020, May 27th of 2020. That is what I have used. I now have a business page also through Facebook and Instagram. So I have combined the three. So that way I can use my ScentShare to share different posts across the board. You need to make sure that you are connecting with people. So when you watch the videos and they say all the things, these are all the things. Messaging is your first primary thing. When you start getting orders, make sure that you're saying thank you. Okay. So we're now contacting all these people. You're going to start getting some orders in. They may not be big. They may not be small. They may order from the website directly. They may order from you directly. You need to make sure that you know what type of form of payment you're going to take. Okay. Also, whenever you start getting orders after you thank them, there are so many different follow-up systems that you can use. Pick the easiest one for you. If you are not a card person, don't pick writing cards. If you are not a text person, don't pick texting. There's no reason to jump into sampling and to jump into all these big goodie bags, all the things until you get orders. And then it goes gradually. A thank you note, a handwritten thank you note goes a long way. But if you're not going to be consistent with it, you're going to make yourself disappointed that you weren't able to continue doing it. Now, I stopped. I had to come back to all my customers and say, I'm so sorry. I quit doing this and this is my fault. I'm going to redo this and I'm going to get started again. Your follow-up system just needs to be however is easy for you. There are apps. You do get Amy free with Scentsy. They are teamed up with Scentsy, and I believe it's 30 days. So these are the things to get you started. These are the things to keep you moving. These are the things that you can get your business up and running again. You can get your business started from the get-go. Your goal should be $500 in sales every single month. Minimum. Guys, we get paid when you first start as an essential consultant, you get paid 20%. After that, when you hit 1,000 lifetime PRV, you move to 25% forever and ever. Amen. Okay. You want more than that. There is more money on the table when you hit over $2,000. $2,000 gets you your 25% plus a 5% bonus. Okay. So remember that there is more money to be made than just getting active. Getting active allows you to stay with your website. If you want the money, if you want to be consistent, $500 should be your minimum amount that you go for every single month. So we are now on the 11th of the month of October. So we have a full month ahead of us. We are sitting on director's numbers. We are trending to be amazing this month again. You guys did amazing last month. The consistency of the things that are coming out, the consistency of how you're treating your customers is going to make or break your business. People want to make sure that you're going to stay here. You're going to make sure that they can buy Scentsy from anybody. They could be buying Scentsy from me. They could be buying Scentsy from you. The only reason they're sticking with me or you is how you treat them. Customer service. If they say they cannot order, say, thank you so much for responding. I totally understand. Would you mind referring 3 people or 5 people to me, to my group? Do you know of 5 people that maybe I can bless with this business, or that might need Scentsy in their life, or may love Scentsy but is looking for a consultant? There's so many rebuttals and so many things that you can say whenever they say no. Do not get upset when people tell you no. Getting upset is a mindset. When people tell me no, I get more excited. And the reason I get more excited is because the more no's I get, the more yeses are to come. It's just the numbers of probability, guys. I'm a numbers person, so that means I know that the more people I talk to and the more no's I get, that means the more yeses will be coming. So make sure that you guys are going for the no's. Accept the no's, be grateful for the no's, because at least they are responding. Okay? Thank you so much for responding. I totally understand. If they say that their paycheck, well, I don't get paid till next Friday. It's like, that is okay. Would you like me to remind you, or check back with you on your payday and see if they want? Oh yeah, please. Because people are forgetful. Okay. People will squirrel. People will be like, they're in the middle of doing their order. They're putting everything in their cart. And all of a sudden, oh, Susie needs to go to soccer practice. Susie needs to go to here. I got to go to the grocery store. My husband just called. We had to go to dinner. My husband just called and I have to go outside and the trash needs to be taken out. And oh, look, there's dishes and I need to do dishes. And then, oh, hey, look, I also need to do laundry. And you move on to do this and you don't ever go back to placing that order. So to have someone remind you and have someone say, hey, people are not going to get upset with you. If they get upset with you and they tell you, just say, I am so sorry. I hope you have a great and wonderful day, and move on. Your customers that sit there and go back and forth with you and play with your emotions, bless and release, guys. Bless and release. Okay? You do not have to have, if they are making you jump through hoops for a $5 order for bulbs, guys, you can spend your time and more energy somewhere else. That's just, that's how it is. Now, customer service, always be kind, always be courteous. But you don't have to go through the ring around every single time just because they're a customer. So you run your business the way that you want to run your business. Anything else? Let's see. So workstations, first things first. I do have a set, I believe it's 12. I think it's 12 different videos for a new consultant, a reinstatement. It's all the same thing. It just walks you through the basics. If you need that, please let me know. Make sure that you create the launch party. You're sharing the link on whatever platform you're messaging one-on-one. You're then creating a group or a business page. So a business page is going to be more for the selling aspect. A VIP is going to be more for the personal one-on-one. And then make sure that you are going through your phone first, your Facebook, your Instagram, your Snapchat, your whatever, how to reach and building your customer base. So these are just the first things to get you up and moving and going in the right direction and shooting for that 500, a minimum a month. All right, guys, this is what I have for you today. I love you all. I hope you have a blessed day. Let me know if you have any questions. And I will upload this to YouTube, so that way it will be found no matter what, because I'm not being able to find some of our videos through our group because Facebook has changed. So, all right, love you guys.